Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Oh, look at the quick cut. Good enough for first down yardage.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Got him, he's sacked.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The offense starts with excellent field position. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Using his legs, it's slow. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The sack sets up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the option play. Here, can you believe it? Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Irish on the scoop and score. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title.
He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch him.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Using a strong stiff arm. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. That run moves the ball across the 35.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at the 7.
What's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Second and goal play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. On this marathon march, now we set up at 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Play action here on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. It's caught downfield. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
First and 10 now for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Takes the toss and heads left. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. On the ground, it's low. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Down he goes, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 3rd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He grabs it inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Love. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Trying to extend the play. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we see the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? He lets it go on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Makes the defender miss. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. Notre's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Heading left after the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Love. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught on the outside. It's low.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He hands it off from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. A gain makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down incompletion sets up third and inches. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. A That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Denver on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the collision. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. To the air. It's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fowles. That puts him on top in the second half. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's low. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down coming up after that running play. As a design quarterback keeper. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think, in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The linebacker's shifting around now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down here for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Gets some space around the 30. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. He'll hand it off. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.